reached Adam Slater. I'm
Ah,
not
you
sure if that's
motherfucker!
his number, but
All right.
hello?
Hello, is this Adam?
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, how you doing today?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is Aaron at Kenco Logistics.
Ken, Kenko Jixon. What's this call about? What's this for?
I viewed your profile and I wanted to see if you were maybe right to fit this position over here at our. We had a warehouse opening and we just wanted to see if you were the right fit for this position.
Oh, where's the warehouse located?
So it's at Kenco Logistics. It's over here in Rancho Cucamonga. Would that be?
Yeah, that might be a problem. I live all the way in Apple Valley, and I don't have the
Oh, that's okay. We have another location in Apple Valley as well.
in Apple Valley.
Yeah.
And what's the what's the job? You said it's a warehouse position. What exactly would I be doing?
Yeah, so we train new warehouse associates and also forklift drivers, and we also conduct a powered industrial truck and annual recertification training. So basically, we would train you to drive a forklift, and you would basically just be in charge of managing our inventory over here. And we just wanted to see if you would be okay with maybe that kind of position, or if you're not comfortable with driving a forklift, we could find something else for you. But that's mainly the.
Yeah, I am interested in a position like that. Forklift training would be nice. So it's something I am interested in. I did want to ask, where did you get my information from? Because I have been job searching for a bit.
Yeah.
I have been putting my resume out there, so I was just kind of wondering exactly where you got my information from.
Yeah, so we found it from Manpower.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so basically, you would be safely operating powered industrial equipment to move products or materials for distribution, such as clamps, slip sheet equipment, load/unload and stored materials, products in designated areas. Really, just moving around inventory and just keeping it, managed, and basically just letting your management know like how much inventory we have and just keeping track of everything in general.
Yeah.
We'd perform daily and safely inspections per the safety checklist on each of the forklift trucks. So we would obviously train you on that, make sure you know exactly what to check for. We would just want you to communicate and report any incidents to our supervisor, ensure product rotation procedures are followed, and review and analyze daily production reports. All of this we would teach you, of course, but we weren't sure if this was something you had experienced before or if this was something you were new to.
No, this would be something that I'd be new to, but I am interested in training, and that is something I am interested in, and also especially if I am able to get my forklift license as well. So yeah, if you guys train me, I'm definitely interested in the position.
Absolutely. Yes, we offer training. The training is very easily. It's just a simple online course. It only takes about an hour. Forklift training is honestly it's a lot more simplified than you'd think. A lot of people make it seem a lot more difficult than what it is, but it's literally just an hour training course. And yeah, we would train you, and you would basically just be forklift certified at that point, and we'd really just have you basically just moving around pallets. I mean, that's basically all it is. But we just want you to review and analyze daily production reports, serve as backup to other warehouse roles, as needed. But as far as the other warehouse roles go, I mean, you wouldn't be driving a forklift for other people. It's more so like you would just be filling in other positions if people are gone. But we would train you with that as well. Do you by chance have a high school diploma or a GED?
I do, yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Do you have Do you have maybe like 6 months of experience in like any warehouse work or not really?
I have, yeah, in like 2020, I did work in Amazon down the hill for about 6 months, but
Oh,
that
that
was
is
like 2020,
perfect. No, that is
2021, but
yeah, that is perfect. Amazon is a great company. That's awesome.
It's been a
Um,
while though, so I definitely would need to be trained and taught a lot of things. So
oh, of course. No, we're not expecting you to, know everything like the back of your hand right away. We just wanted to make sure you at least kind of knew what you were getting into. But
yes,
as long as you understand what kind of job this is, that's all that really matters. As far as your competencies go, I mean, are you okay with taking on new opportunities and tough challenges with a sense of urgency, high energy, and enthusiasm?
yeah, of course.
Awesome. Love to hear it. And as far as collaboration go, are you okay with building partnerships and working collaboratively with other, with really just other any kind of employee or just to meet other shared objectives?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Awesome. Love to hear it. And are you okay with or are you good with just working as efficiently as possible, knowing the most effective and efficient processes to get things done with a focus on continuous improvement? I mean, even if you're not experienced in this job, like as long as you're determined to just work as most efficiently as possible, I mean, that's really the only answer that matters here.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I try to build myself on. I mean, again, if you guys train me and if you guys give me the right guidance, I'm fully willing and determined to work as efficiently as possible and do what I have to do for you guys. Of course.
Awesome. That is a great answer. And then as far as travel goes, you're not expected to travel really anywhere. Like I said, we do have a warehouse in Apple Valley. I don't know exactly where you live in Apple Valley, but if you are in Apple Valley, I'd assume it'd probably only be like a 20 to 15-minute drive for you. So hopefully
Yeah.
that's not too bad. And then the shift that we're looking for Sunday through Thursday from 4 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Would that be, is that too late of a shift for you or?
Um, it could work, but I did want to ask, do you guys have any other shifts available, or is that it? That's the only one you guys have available
So
for right
we
now.
we do have a 5:30 to 1:30 shift, but I didn't want to ask that one first because I know a lot of people have trouble with waking up that early. But you would be getting off very early, and you would have the rest of your day to yourself. So, some people do prefer having the rest of the day to themselves, but other people they just don't like getting up that early. So that's why I asked the 4 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. first. But 5:30 to 1:30 a.m. that's the other shift we have.
Mm-hmm. I probably have to think about it. I think the 4 p.m. one would be fine, actually.
Okay, perfect.
So I could work. I could work with that. Yeah.
Yeah, so just so you know, we are offering between $21 and $32 an hour, and it is full time. We offer medical, dental, vision, life insurance, retirement, and PTO. You would get 2 weeks of PTO per year. Does that sound good?
Yeah, for sure. I did have a quick question, real quick. You said your
Yeah, of
company
course.
was Kenco.
Yes, sir.
Kenco, is it KENCO?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay. And would I be having an interview, or would I just be starting out just like that?
No, so you would conduct an in-person interview as well, but we're just kind of sending out cold calls first just to see if people would be interested in the job. But if you are interested, then yes, you would be conducting an in-person interview. And honestly, by the sound of like how you conduct yourself, you would probably be very successful in that in-person interview. But we just kind of send out calls first to see if anybody would be interested at all.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds good. I've been getting sorry if I come off a little cautious, but I
Okay.
have been getting scam calls and stuff like that. So that's why I just I think from what I'm looking at, you guys seem legit. So I do really appreciate the call and the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so just to give you a little bit more of the job description, but basically at Kenco, and the full company name is Kenco Logistics, by the way, but at Kenco Logistics, you're more than just a team member. I mean, you're part of a company that values innovation, integrity, and a strong commitment to its people. I mean, as one of the leading 3PL providers in the US, Kenco offers a dynamic and supportive work environment where your ideas matter and your growth is a priority. So you would be able to move up at this position here. Obviously it would take at least a year or two, but you definitely have opportunity for growth here. With a focus on safety, sustainability, and continuous improvement, Kenco empowers employees to make a real impact in the supply chain industry while building rewarding careers. So if this is something that sounds great for you, where you can kind of just build your career slowly, and the way I see it, if you're starting at 17 to 20 an hour, I mean, you could very well within like 3 years end up almost to 25 to maybe even 30 an hour. It just depends on how dedicated you are at this position. But does that sound like something that's
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm very interested in that. That's actually what I've been looking for. Just something to get me off the ground and to have a lot of opportunity for growth and allowing me to better myself as a employee and as a as a worker. And again, I also really enjoy working with people, so that's no problem at all. If I have to work with other employees, that's great. And
oh
yeah, actually, very very interested. So thank you for that call and opportunity.
oh absolutely that is so good to hear. And as far as diversity goes, you don't mind. We This is probably a strange question, but some people they I don't know how to put this in words, but they're very strange when we ask about the whole diversity thing. I mean, to be very blunt with you,
Oh,
some people are kind of racist. uh, we
yeah,
just
no, I get it.
are you fine with working with Hispanics, Mexicans, Asians, yada yada?
I'm completely fine with that. That's no problem at all to me. So
Okay, that's great to hear. I know that's a strange question to hear, especially from a California company, seeing as California is a
yeah,
very progressive state, but especially with people from the high desert, we notice a lot of people from the high desert, or really just Southern California in general, tend to be pretty right-winged, and also, along with right-wingedism, kind of comes with racist. So we have to ask.
yeah, no, I'm completely fine working with anybody. That's no problem at all. So no problem.
That is great. Um, with your forklift, we would have to perform daily safety inspections per the safety checklist on forklift trucks. Would you be able to just follow that every single day? Because the problem we've had in the past is we've hired forklift drivers and we've made it very clear that they have to perform daily safety checklists, and they will literally go weeks without performing these checklists. It's very easy to learn. It's basically just a book that you keep, and every single day you write the date. You basically write down what you checked on your forklift, and all you're checking is like the oil. You're just checking to make sure the battery connections are good. You're checking to make sure all the functions on the forklift work correctly. Is that something that sounds like too complicated for you, or?
No, no, not at all. But I'm just logging basically if the forklift's good every day. That's fine. I can do that.
Okay, that is a perfect answer. Yeah, because other people they've gave kind of vague answers, and we've accepted them into the role, but they just failed to meet those standards for some reason. I mean, it's a very simple standard, but that it makes me very glad to hear that that's something that you
No,
can
very
handle.
simple. I'm surprised that people can't do that. So yeah, no, I could definitely do that. It doesn't sound like a problem.
Perfect. Okay. Just to clarify some other benefits that we offer, we offer basic life and supplemental life insurance. We offer short-term and long-term disability insurance, paid paternal leave. So if you got a little one on the way, we can give you 2 weeks off with 60% pay. So that's even though it's only 60%, I mean the fact that you're not working, you're getting any pay at all. I mean a lot of people take that for granted, but you would get
Yeah.
approximately 2 weeks of PTO. And then as far as employer paid holidays, you would get 10 days of holiday pay. So that's not including your 2 weeks of PTO.
Mhm. Wow, sounds great. You
Perfect.
guys seem like a very, very generous company when it comes to that. So yeah, sounds great.
Thank you. Yeah, we hear that a lot. We've noticed a lot of people they don't get those kind of offers. So I was hoping that would be something that meets your expectations.
Yeah,
Um,
very, very interesting. I did have a question real quick. Sorry to interrupt. So
no, you're fine.
when when will I be starting, or like will I be getting my first interview, and when will the process start to roll out? If that makes sense.
So after the in-person interview, typically the time frame is between 1 to 2 weeks of start time. Basically, obviously we have to make sure your credentials are good. We got to make sure you don't have any criminal background or anything. We have to do a safety check as far as that goes. We have to make sure you have an actual GED. I mean, I know you said you do, and I believe you, but we still have to do like that background check as far as that goes. But typically between 1 to 2 weeks is as long as it takes. So if that's not too long, I mean, hopefully that works
No, that's
out.
fine. Yeah, no, I've wanted to enjoy the holidays and the new year, and then go straight to work. Sounds good to me. So.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely wouldn't be starting until probably like mid-January. That would be the
Mid-January,
latest.
that sounds perfect actually, because I do have to get some things in order. But mid-January, I'll be ready to go.
Perfect. That is so good to hear. Okay, and then Awesome. So as far as transportation goes, do you by chance have any? Do you have your own transportation or?
I do, yes. I just can't commute so far. Like, I can't go all the way to Rancho Cucamonga, but Apple Valley, Hesperia, Victorville, that's completely fine with me.
Yes, we for sure have a warehouse in Apple Valley. So I just said Rancho Cucamonga first because that seems to be where most people seem to accept the job. So not a lot of people live in the high desert as opposed to Rancho Cucamonga, but that's good to hear that you live so close to our other warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have reliable transportation.
Awesome. That is so good to hear. So as a part of Kenko, we expect our team to uphold our three key pillars, which are to be honest, to serve, and to get better. Each should strive for operational excellence, pursue innovation, and want to grow with our company. Kenco Group is an equal opportunity employer. All employees and applicants will receive consideration for employment without regard to age, race, sex, color, religion, sex, balls in your mouth, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, protected veteran status, or disability, and any other characteristic protected by law. So when you apply for this job, I just want you to know that we do accept we basically accept any application. That's why I said before the other applicants they kind of failed to meet these standards, but it sounds like you're the perfect fit for this job.
Sounds great. I'm excited for the opportunity. So thanks for giving me a call. Were you the one who also called me? I must have missed the call, but you left me a voicemail. I think it was you from a 442 number. Was that you?
No, sir.
No? Okay, it must have been someone else.
Yeah, I believe this is our first time contacting you.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. So will I be getting like an email with the information and where to apply and all that?
Yeah. So, can you? Yeah, that's a great question. Can you actually provide me with your email so I can write it down here, and then we will be sending out an email basically to all the other applicants as well. But obviously you and we got to make sure that the email is correct, and so that way you can verify my balls in your mouth, and everything will be okay.
My balls in your mouth. What's that?
Excuse me?
No, you said something about my balls in your mouth. What's that?
I'm sorry. Did you mishear me?
I must have misheard you. Yeah.
No. I said walking down our halls, but no. We just want to make sure your email is correct to verify.
Okay. 'Cause I got a caller before who said something like that. It's fine.
Who said something like what?
Oh no, he said something about because he was talking to me just like you were. And
Okay.
he said like a statement like something about having my balls in your mouth or something like that, and that's what I got really confused about, and I thought I heard the same thing, but it's all good.
I'm sorry. Did you say balls in your mouth?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like that you told me, but
What
I
the
probably
fuck?
misheard. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Excuse my language. That's just a very weird statement. I've never heard that one before. No. We just wanted to make sure we could verify your email. If you could just send me your email address, and then we'll send you a quick link, and then you can verify it. You probably won't get the link within probably 1 to 2 business days, but once you get the link, if you could just verify that, and you'll get a quick link back. And then once you get that link after your verification, we'll basically send you the proper application form, and you can input your name, your number, your email address, and then that's really all we need from you. But as far as everything else goes, I mean, you just sound perfect for this position.
Yeah, sounds good. So you just need my email, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's you can send it to this email. It's ALAN
Okay.
SAN
Okay.
ERS.
Wait. You said ALANSAN, and then did you say B? Like B as in Baxter?
No, D is in a deer.
Oh, D. Okay, gotcha.
D, yes, ERS.
Okay.
So Alan Sanders.
Yes. Okay. Ah, that's a clever play on words, sir. I must give you that. Adam Sanders or Adam Sandler, Alan Sanders.
Yeah, it's another email. I have multiple emails, and that's the one I've been using lately. But
That's quite funny.
217. Yeah.
217. Okay.
Alan Sanders
Okay, at balls in my mouth at Gmail. Okay, perfect, awesome. And then yeah, so we're gonna send you a verification link within 1 to 2 business days, and if you could just verify on that link, send your name, your number, your address, and just verify that you're a real human. Pretty much. I mean, we're just trying to make sure you're not a bot. You know what I mean? I mean, in today's day and age, with all this AI and shit, I mean, we just gotta make sure.
Yeah, for sure. I get that.
Okay, perfect. And okay, so far everything seems to be looking up. Okay, yeah. So if this is a good position that you think you would be worthy, yeah, we will definitely be sending you a verification link soon, and yeah, everything is looking up. Is there anything else you want to tell me about yourself? Like anything interesting as far as your life goes, or really just anything that any of the other employees haven't already told us, if you know what I mean.
No, nothing that comes to mind right now.
Not even like balls in your mouth or just anything crazy.
Balls in your mouth, dude.
Hello? I'm sorry, what?
So, all right, man. Well, I gave you my email. If you're legit, you're legit. But I don't know.
I'm sorry. Did you say if you're legit, you're legit? What is that? Wait, what does that mean?
You just put balls in your mouth again. Like, what does that mean?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. All right. Well, I gave you my email, so I appreciate the time and appreciate the opportunity, and that'll be it for me. So thanks.
Okay, awesome. I'm okay. Yeah, just make sure you're on the lookout for that verification email because we are going to send it within 1 to 2 business days, and the main subject, just to help you find it, it is going to be balls in your mouth. So if you could just keep an eye on that email, we'd very much appreciate it if you can just kind of respond in a timely manner.
Okay, that's the subject. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Is that like actually what the subject line is called?
Yes. BALLS space IN space MY space MOUTH.
MOU. Okay.
Yeah, like mouth, like mouth.
Why is the subject line called that?
It's just something funny we do with all our employees, or at least our potential employees, kind of just to break the ice, if that makes sense.
Really? Is that really what it is? Because, like,
yeah, you actually might have gotten like other calls. For some reason, a lot of employers try to take on this same way of thinking, but we noticed it's kind of getting outdated, so we're trying to stop using it. But for some reason, my boss, he just wants me to fucking, he wants me to put that in the subject anyways because he thinks it would be funny.
Because I got called before, like a few weeks ago, and like the same guys would tell me balls in your mouth, but like I had no idea what they were talking about.
That's hilarious. No, that's literally an icebreaker. It's an icebreaker. It's just to let you know, or it's just to let our future employees know, well, not just for us, but for other companies as well, basically that we're not that serious of a company. I mean, we expect a certain level of professionalism, but as far as like, just kind of having fun and just, being dandy when the warehouse goes, we just want you guys to know that we're not like completely serious, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Just like, that's what kind of caught me off guard at first, because like, I've had these people call me and then suddenly they're saying balls in your mouth. Like at first they sound legit like you, and I'm just like, why would you tell me that? Like they never said what that actually meant.
No, it's just an icebreaker. That it's kind of hilarious that they didn't like explain to you what they meant by that. So just to be clear, you just randomly heard balls in my mouth, and it's just a random.
Yes, that's what I was hearing from you, because I had no idea you were referring to the subject line of the email. So from my perspective, I'm just hearing balls in your mouth, and the other people too that have called me from Manpower who've got my information, and I'm just like, I just hang up because I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, if you're a professional company,
yeah,
I'd expect some level of
professionalism. Yeah, exactly. No, that is.
And then suddenly that comes, and just like, what are you talking about? Okay, I get it now. So that's the subject line of the email.
Yes, that is the subject line of the email. Is balls in my mouth, and we're basically just looking for situational adaptability. really just adapting approach and demeanor in real time to match the shifting demands of different situations. Obviously, we want you to optimize your work process, knowing the most effective and efficient processes to get things done with a focus on continuous improvement, of course. I mean, obviously, you're looking to move up in this position, and that's really what we're looking for is just someone who wants to keep improving on their position and basically just move up. I mean, we don't want somebody who just wants to come and work for like at least 6 months and then just basically dip out finding something better. We really just want.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for opportunity and growth, and I really appreciate the opportunity. I was just so caught off guard by that.
That is good to hear.
I had the same reaction to other potential employers, but I'd probably change that. Just so, because for me it just caught me really off guard. I'm a pretty cautious person. I'm really careful with who I give my information to. Just.
Oh, absolutely. No, and why wouldn't you be? Especially in today's day and age with all this AI floating around and beheebie-jeebus, like it's just, yeah, you have to be very careful.
Yeah, and that's why I want to make sure I'm giving my information to a potential employer and not a scammer, which I don't think you are, but.
I'm sorry. You said you don't think we're you said you don't think we're a potential employer?
No. I'm saying, no. At first, because of how it caught me off guard so much.
Wait, what caught you off guard?
The balls in your mouth thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how that caught me off so much. That's why I just want to make sure I'm giving my information to the right people and to a potential employer, which from the research I've been doing on the call, you guys do seem legit. But I would just look into maybe changing that because that did catch me off guard a bit.
Oh, yes, 100%. No, this is definitely a potential employer, and yeah, we're just really looking for somebody to fill in this position to put balls in their mouth. We need somebody. we need somebody to try.
For sure, yeah, I get that. All right, well, I'm probably gonna head out. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for giving me a call.
Absolutely.
Give me my email, and you'll hear back from me once I get it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just be on the lookout for that verification. It'll arrive between 1 and 2 business days. Just remember, it's between $21 and $32 an hour for the potential growth as far as putting balls in your mouth.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
Okay, you too, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You like that shit, bro? Tell me that wasn't better.